Snoop got the skanks. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Check it. Well, it's the M.I. cricket letter, ain't no one better. And when I'm on the microphone, you best to wear your sweater, cause I'm cooler than the polar bear's toenails. Oh hell, there he go again, talking that shit. Bend corners like I was a curve, I struck a nerve, and now you about to see the southern player serve. I heard it's not where you from, but where you pay rent. Then I heard it's not what you make, but how much you spend. You got me bent like elbows, amongst other things, but I'm not worried, cause when we set up in the party like I'm out, you scurry. So go get your fucking shine box and your sack of nickels. It tickles to see you try to be like Mr. Pickles. Daddy Fat Sacks, B-I-G-B-O-I is that same motherfucker that took them knuckles to your eye. And I try to warn you not to test, but you don't listen. Giving a shout out to my Uncle Donnell, locked up in prison.
Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah.
Now, my oral illustration be like clitoral stimulation to the female gender. Ain't nothing better, let me know when it's wet enough to enter. If not, I wait because the future of the world depends on if or if not the child we raise gon' have that nigga syndrome. Or will it know to beat the odds regardless of its skin tone? Or will it feel that if in tune it just might get picked on? Or will it give a fuck about what others say and get gone? The alienators, cause we different, keep your hand to the sky. Like sounds of blackness when I practice what I preach and don't lie. I be the baker and the maker of the piece of my pie. Now breaker, tenfold, can I get some reply? Now everybody say,
throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah.
Every day I sit while my nigga be in school, thinking about the second album at the dungeon, shooting pool like ES to the PN, cause we just to the B in the zone. Honey, I'm home, but I'm not married, carried a lot of problems round, being frustrated. And now I'm sitting at the end of the month, I just made it like you made the B team. And like your daddy's wife, you making a coffee. You heard the AT so back the hell up off.
Shh, softly, as if I played piano in the dark. Found a way to channel my anger, not to involve. The world's a stage and everybody got to play their part. God works in mysterious ways, so when he starts the job of speaking through us, we be so sincere with this here. No drugs or alcohol, so I can get the signal clear as day. Put my Glock away, I got a stronger weapon that never runs out of ammunition, so I'm ready for war, okay?
Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason my mic on my OBS reset. My mic on my OBS reset. My bad. Hello Cryptid, hello Captain C, hello Flavorless, hello Zach, hello Herbie, hello Fox, hello Mira, hello Puddle. Hello everybody. If I missed you, hello. All right, I hope I didn't miss you. I did say Botrix, and I'm not a big fan of that guy. As I said in my Discord, this stream is going to be a little short. I got a little time. I got some time to hang out, you know. I got some time to hang out, chill on a stream for a little bit. We're probably going to do another... So it's going to be like a double stream today. I'll probably do one a little later tonight. that's when I'll cover probably some of the dramas that's been going on, because I don't have enough time right now to do dramas. But we could definitely hang out. Hello, Goat Cato. Bot Rixel. Your smell made your OBS reset? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, something made my OBS reset or something. I don't know why. It had my mic set to something else, and I have no fucking clue why it did that. I did see what you said in general, Crippy. But I noticed something. I noticed we do have another event of the Marble Olympics. I was like, man, I don't want to miss that. I don't want to miss that. So, I knew I have enough time to get on. Let's react to some of the Marble League, and then I think we could do maybe a little reaction to like a bit more of a smaller drama. And then I'll be back on a little later tonight, probably for a little bit longer, to do some more reaction. Probably the Pyrocynical stuff. I want to read through at least a good chunk of it. I know it's 300 pages, but I want to read through at least a good chunk of it to see if it's actually evil. And then we'll see. But I'm gonna let this start, all right? I'm gonna let it start.
You would be forgiven for thinking that as an Iowan, I am super, super pumped for the corn maze.
Corn
I'm not
maze.
that stereotypical, although I will say,
Hold on.
I was just at the fair, I saw the butter cow, it was lovely. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Seriously though, this is a new event in the Marble League. How's this gonna go? We don't know. The gist of it is, it's very easy to get lost in said corn maze. Look at how high the walls are. You can't peek, you can't look over top to see where you're going. The goal, of course,
Remy.
get to the bottom and do it before all of the other teams. Blackjacks are trending upward after the last
It looks
event.
fine for me. The dog's picking
Overall,
up my
still
speech
at
pretty
the
fine.
top of the standings,
In some
as it has been for a little
some
while.
parts it's gonna
mellow
glitch a little
yellow. There's
because
2 rounds or more.
it doesn't hit the mark.
Also
fully,
in the
but it
showdown,
looks fine.
yes, the showdown round. Turtle Sliders lead the Crazy Cat's Eyes over Team Plasma.
Okay, we're doing the
Jump up
showdown
6
first. They were
spots. They were one of
they're
two
doing the
teams to
showdown
jump up
first.
6. Chocolatiers
Hold on,
was
hold
the
on.
other.
It's a little loud. It's
And
a little loud.
here we go.
I can't lie.
Ready for heat number 1 as they enter the maze.
How does this work?
Will there be dead ends?
Oh,
Will
it's
there
like
be
it's like a
tricky
straight
areas
up
where they could get caught. Thus
maze.
far, the geometry looks like it is somewhat forgiving in the sense that you're not going to go down.
What the fuck?
Completely get stuck, and that's the end of your race. But you do see some of the collection points
What the
when you
fuck?
carry too much speed, and that does allow other marbles to sneak in underneath, just like we saw there, and get down quickest in a battle for the win.
Chocolatiers
In this
got
heat,
it.
Top
All
4
right, top
advance
4.
is Chocolatiers, Rojo Rollers,
Raped.
Wolfpack, and Jungle Jumper.
Have you watched the new War
We
of the
did have
Worlds?
at
I have
the
not.
end,
I heard
Minty
it's really
Maniacs.
bad.
They
I
got
heard it's
stuck.
actually like tremendously
Minty
bad.
Myth
Oh,
Reserve
Minty
did
Maniacs
not
didn't even make it.
finish.
They got stuck.
Sliders, Cat's Eyes,
Raped.
and Solar Flares also eliminated.
Raped.
Those are the top 2 teams, by the way, Sliders and the Cats. All right, ready in heat number 2. Shout out to Ian and Michelle.
Does anybody have a picture of Dickers?
Down we come. And Team Primary takes the lead and try to gap
Oh,
themselves. but
that
they're
was a
taking
weird-
very
that was a
long
weird
way to
move.
do
That was
it,
a weird
and they
move.
carry too much speed into that horn. Part of the maze.
Corn.
Rico sliding up top. and
Corn.
lose out. Hazers are the only ones to opt for that bottom line, and I'm not sure
Corn.
it helped them all that much.
Uh-oh.
May still be in the mix, however. Going around the outside and the run across the line. It's Team
Corn.
Plasma getting it
Fuck!
over Shining Swarm. Thunderbolts and Indigo Stars also will
I called my mom and
advance.
questioned why she
Team Plasma, the
brought
third
me
place
into this
team,
world.
saw
Worst
the
movie ever.
opening.
I've
and
heard
the top 2 in
it's
the
literally the
standings were
worst movie.
eliminated
Yeah,
in
that's what
Heat
I've heard.
1,
It's like
and
the
they are
worst
going
movie of
to
all time.
Navigate their way through it.
Okay, so it's top 4, and then what I
Shining Swarm,
assume
Thunderbolts,
is
and Indigo Stars also feeling
you
pretty
combine
good
them,
about
and
that.
then it's
Thunderbolts all
the-
the way down in 11th in the standings.
this is the last race. Then this is the last race. Then
May not look like a traditional corn maze. It's definitely a maze. And I mean that M-A-Z-E, not M-A-I-Z-E.
oh, they do a losers round too.
digress.
What the
Down
fuck?
we go.
Raped.
And this is the
Oh my God, my team,
consolation round.
look at 'em.
Didn't I call it the
Look at 'em.
consolation round?
Ah!
I think I'll hold off.
Ah!
Running away on that far side. That's the biggest lead that we have seen for any marble thus far in this event. Ooh, Hazers hard collision as they
can't
come
lose
together
here.
just beyond
Come
that
on.
Rangers logo.
Okay, there we go. We won.
Gliding Glaciers down across the finish
That was
line.
huge.
They will win
Oh!
the heat. Coming up next, is it Solar Flares? Yes, they beat out the Hazers. Team Primary.
Oh, that was good.
and
That was
Minty
hot.
Maniacs, rounding out the top 5 at least.
That
in
was hot.
This heat.
I fuck with that heavy.
So they'll finish 9th. 3 captains, the only 3 in the consolation round.
Let's get to the
Finish
real
top of the
deal,
charts.
though. I Showdown, you know, the Showdown's just
But
not
it'll be
really
8
worth.
marbles who now
You know,
line up.
Showdown means nothing.
to
Let's get to
compete
the
for
real
the
deal. Mellow
Showdown
Yellow.
medals.
Mellow Yellow. R3 is here.
2 captains, 2 reserves in the field. Down we come. Wolfpack were very quick.
Oh,
They lose the lead. Watch this first collection point as they round the right-hander here and going very high up on an Indigo Star.
What the-
Actually, don't lose out too much.
He
They lost a couple
cheated!
of Positions. The Wolfpack off into the distance. Jungle Jumpers
They just
on that
cheated.
top side. They had a hard collision and that slowed them down. 2 collisions.
They just cheated.
Can they keep up? Shining Swarm working on the low side. Trying to keep their speed going. Wolfpack will win the event. Shining Swarm second. Who will get third? It's Team Plasma. There was that opportunistic
What the fuck?
move
That
at
was
the
so
end.
raped.
In the face of the top 2 teams being eliminated, Plasma collects some nice
The
points in the
Wolfpack, they
showdown.
cheated. They literally went off the
While
board.
Wolfpack win it over the Shining
They went off the
Swarm.
board. They rolled off
Wolfpack
the board. That
14th
should be a
in the standings,
disqualification.
yet to medal in the showdown.
Oh.
They get 20 points. 17 for the Swarm, 14 for Plasma. What does this do?
Whatever, dude.
Plasma goes to the top. They jump up 2. In fact, Turtle Sliders.
Plasma
they
in
drop
first
2,
place.
and the Shining Swarm get by as well. But regardless if your team's in the showdown or the Marble
We gotta
League,
get
check
we
out
gotta
the
get
merch.
Zach a piss yellow,
Make
a
your
piss
own
yellow,
competitions. The
mellow
Skyway
yellow
Chase Marble
jersey.
set.
Can we do
Those
that?
are
Can
some
we
good
get
shirts,
Zach a
too.
piss yellow jersey?
You know, speaking of shirts,
Pure
I
fucking
actually,
piss
for
yellow.
the Iowa State Fair, made a shirt out of corn. Unfortunately, it was disqualified.
Okay,
because
here it
there
is, the
wasn't a
big one.
category for crop
Team
tops.
Galactic's in this one. Green Ducks as well are in this one.
All right, down we go here in this opening heat. This is the Marble League
Fan favorites.
proper.
Oh
Medals
no,
on
Galactic
the
is in the
line.
back, bro.
In a couple of rounds' time, and look at the log jam at that collection point. It's Balls of Chaos.
Green Ducks
well
in
off the back of
second.
the pack.
Galactic's
The
picking
Rangers
up a
are
little
leading
bit.
through their own maze with a hop and a skip.
Oh, the Green Ducks got a really good roll there.
For the Jungle Jumpers. Oh, that was a great move just to get down there in the nick of time.
And second
Over the
place,
Green
you
Ducks.
just
That
need
was
top
head-to-head,
4,
quite literally.
and
They will
sadly,
advance. Bumblebees and Savage Speeders
ooh,
also get by.
Galactic in dead
Blackjacks,
last.
Wisps, Balls of
Midnight Wisp
Chaos,
also didn't get it, and
Galactic.
Blackjacks didn't get it. 2 teams
They
that are up
eliminated.
there. So this is interesting.
Midnight Wisps, the third place team
Zach, I got you, my man.
in the championship standings right now. Galactic in 6th.
All right, Mellow Yellow's in this one.
Number
Dirty
2.
Limers. Oh,
Just one
Limers.
captain in this field. 3
Limers.
reserves.
Oh no, Mellow Yellow
As
in
they
the
crisscross
pack.
through the helices, they also come to a
Uh-oh.
stop. The Oceanics had to wait. Had to feel agonizing.
Oh god.
Oh, several
Oh,
marbles getting
God.
caught
Oh,
up back
God. This
behind.
is
The
getting
Limers
scary.
were the losers in that one. Forced to
Oh
the back.
my! Oh no, that
Several
collision!
marbles
Oh,
making up
that
some
Mellow
ground.
Yellow's trying to
That was a
fight to
really
get
good
back
move by the
in.
Pinkies. Now
No,
they
they went to the
side.
bad spot.
Snowballs get by, but they're thrown wide. They collect
Oh my God,
themselves
they
and
got
make it through in
fifth.
second place behind Momo.
Mellow Yellow got
Pinkies get
fifth. They
third, and
just missed
Oceanics, the
out.
final transfer spot.
Oh,
Oh, Limers. Mellow Yellow in 5th.
oh,
Just missing out in front of Cobalts and
that's
Raspberry Racers.
unfortunate.
So the championship leaders
The
eliminated.
leaders.
Oceanics, they make it. Cobalts, the 4th place team, also
Oceanics
go no
made it
further.
though, which is pretty bad. They might get a
We're
chance
seeing
back in the
pace
front.
quicken up, and we're also seeing the strategy
Uh-oh.
begin to play out. Not just as these
Hey,
marbles
listen,
have
if
raced
you're a
it, but as
Mellow
they've
Yellow
seen the
fan, you better be
showdown
rooting
take place.
against
They know
Oceanics.
where
You want the
crucial
Oceanics to
points
not
are
get a
on
good
this course
spot
that can make
at
or
all.
break your run. Here in the
All right,
consolation round,
loser bracket.
we are off again and quickly
Midnight Wisp,
They
if they
are
get in the top, that's not
getting
good.
the elbows out. It's single file throughout so much of this course, but the
Galactic,
multiple pathways you
Want
can
to get
take
up there.
allow for some ingenuity.
They're alone. They're alone in a nice
creativity.
little spot here. They might catch up here.
And
Galactic
wait,
caught
I'm not sure
up.
Anybody is going to be catching the Midnight Wisp. Whoa!
What the
Mellow Yellow just hopped over the Wisps.
Oh, Mellow
If I
Yellow
saw
got
that correctly,
second. They
that marble
hopped over
almost
the
went
Wisp? Hold on.
airborne.
Hold on.
Midnight
Hold on.
ways you can
I gotta
take
see this. We gotta rewind and
some
watch this.
ingenuity, creativity.
So Mellow Yellow
Frankly, I'm
hopped
not sure
over
anybody
the
is gonna be
wisp.
catching the midnight wisp.
What the
Whoa!
fuck?
Mellow Yellow just hopped over the wisps. If I saw
But they
that
couldn't get in front of the
correctly,
wisps.
that
Oh,
marble almost
man.
went airborne.
Galactic got
Midnight
fourth.
Wisps get the
So
win
not
in
bad.
the
Cobalts and
consolation
Blackjacks
round
in
over
dead
Mellow
last.
Yellow
Ooh,
and Raspberry Racers. Cobalts are stuck on the course.
Not a bad placement for Mellow Yellow. 10th
Also
place isn't that
Chaos
terrible.
finishing
Galactic
15th.
12th, not
Limers
the worst.
recovered up to 13th. They didn't finish last of everybody this time.
How?
But now we await.
Surprisingly
awarding
enough,
of the-
4 of those teams are in like the top 6. So it's going to be very interesting to see the placement for this. As long as the Oceanics do not get top
These
3.
are the teams that made it all the way through. With a chance
The
as
Green
we
Ducks are
begin
in
to
this.
enter the final few rounds of this entire Marble League to stake their claim an inch closer to a championship.
Dirty Savages.
Past that horn, that's where we really
Oh, God.
see how
Pinkies
the
and
field gets
Green
shaken
Ducks
up.
are
And
shooting
right
up the
now,
front. Oh, God. Savage Speeders. I don't want
Pinkies
them to
are down
win.
there,
The
right
Savage
away.
Speeders. I don't want them to
Pinkies are
win.
closing up. They follow them. They just missed the impact.
Oh, my God. The Green Ducks
They
fucking
forced
missed
to
it.
go the same side as
They got
the
third.
Pinkies, which means they
Savage
cannot
Speeders got
defend
second.
and overtake. The Pinkies win gold in the corn maze.
Oh, my God.
Savage
Savages
Speeders
got
get the
second.
silver, and Green
Savages
Ducks
got second.
quietly quack their way to
The
bronze.
Pinkies in first. That might be a fan favorite for some of the ladies out there. I'm not too sure.
Pinky Winky.
Oh, God.
26.45, the winning
Oh,
time
God.
by over a second.
The Savages, they're
Much love to the
juicing.
Marble
They're
League from Ian
juicing.
and Michelle, says the Jumbo board. They say go Hazers.
Green Ducks finally got a fucking medal.
Pinkies up.
They finally
gold
got
medal.
one after getting fourth like every single event. Okay, this might change things. I don't like the Savages. Dirty Savages! In second. Pinkies, I think, are at the bottom of the podium, so that's actually very interesting.
That's the Pinkies' first gold medal of these games, just their second medal overall. They were down in 14th in the standings. Green Ducks.
Oh.
They were in 11th. That is their first medal. Remember I mentioned last
Oh,
round.
Desali's
they were
here.
the
Yeah,
highest
Desali's a
placed team
Pinkies fan, I
yet
believe.
to medal
Pinky
in
and
these
Raspberry.
games. It's been done.
Very much
Check it
enjoys the
off.
pink and the purple.
Now only the Limers are medalless.
Limers are the only team without a medal.
Let's take a look at the overall standings.
Yes, Dirty
And
Limers.
The Oceanics are at the top, 123 to 120
Yep,
over Mellow
Oceanics jumped up to first place over Mellow Yellow. Mellow Yellow's dropped. Savage Speeders in fourth place. Oh, God. I swear to God, if this team wins another, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong about the history, Savage Speeders are the only ones with multiple Olympics wins. They have like 2 or 3 like actual gold first place wins. I don't want to see them win again. If I watch this fucking team win again, I'm going to shit my pants. I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I don't want to watch them win again. These fucking Savages, they're juicing. They're juicing. The Green Ducks move up 2. Pinkies move up 3. Somehow the Savage Speeders move up 5, even though they didn't even get first. Whatever. Don't care. Green Ducks are kind of back in it finally after getting a medal. Mellow Yellow, they lost their spot. This is going to be very interesting. It's kind of looking like it's just a battle between the Oceanics and Mellow Yellow. Hopefully it stays that way so we don't have to watch the Savage Speeders win another Olympics. Because I would cry. Because we're coming to the end here. Like, it is painfully close to the end. We only have, 5 more events? We only have 5 more events left. I'm pretty sure the Limers in the next event, if they don't do shit and they get nothing, they're probably going to be like out of even getting in first place. So, I mean, it's getting interesting. Someone needs to put them in their place. Exactly. Somebody needs to rape them. Somebody needs to do something to them. Somebody needs to do something to them. Here, let me do my research. What the fuck? No, that's not what I'm looking for. 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 That? Is that what I'm looking for? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh my god, Chad. Okay, so yeah, Savage Speeders won 2016 and 2020.
I found something in the woods.
Kronar? Kronar, how long has it been since you've been around, bro? What the hell? Limers need 4 gold medals just to be 2 points ahead of whatever the Oceanics are in. Now it's over. That's why I'm saying next event, if they do nothing, Limers are dead, which is great. Fuck the Limers. I hate the Limers. Bit of a fall from grace from the Team Momo, but to be fair, this year is actually very, like, everyone has a medal. Everybody's doing relatively solid. It's just the Balls of Chaos and Limers are under 80. So, like, 80 and up is everybody's doing, like, a decent job. Thank you for the $2 flavorless. I found something in the woods. Was it $1? Did you find $1? Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it before I even looked it up. Before I even saw it.
Yo, what up, party people? It's your boy Keemstar. I gotta tell you this story. Yeah.
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 Here we go. Walk in
The woods.
Found a dollar. Found a dollar. Walked in the woods. Found a dollar. Found a dollar. Found a dollar in the woods. Found a dollar in the woods.
This is genuinely better
I
than
was in the
anything Drake has
woods.
put out.
Found a dollar. Should I give your mom a
In
motherfucking
10
dollar?
years.
Found a dollar
Anything
in
that
the
Drake
woods.
has put out in the last 10
And I'm
years.
feeling so goddamn good. Found a dollar in the woods. And I'm feeling so goddamn good. Better believe underneath some leaves in the woods. And I'm feeling so good. Found a dollar in the woods. That dollar in the woods.
Dollar in the woods.
With some good shit, bitch. A dollar in the woods. Dollar in the motherfucking woods.
Dollar in the motherfucking woods.
So proud. Found a dollar in the woods. Found a dollar in the woods. Dollar in the woods. And I feel so good. Dollar in the woods. And I feel so great. Dollar in the woods. Want to take your mama a motherfucking day. Dollar in the woods.
Dollar in the woods. Dollar in the woods. Dollar in the woods.
Well, I found you. And now it's your turn to count. But I'll find you again, cause that's what I'm about. I'm about a dollar in the woods. I'm about a dollar in the woods.
Found $1 in the
woods.
woods.
Dollar in the woods. Motherfucker, believe.
He's very excited to have found $1.
What did I see? Right on the ground in front of me. Dollar in the woods. That dollar in the woods. Dollar in the woods. That dollar in the woods. Found $1 in the woods. And it feels so fucking good. Dollar in the woods, that dollar in the woods. Dollar in the woods, that dollar in the woods. Found $1 in the woods.
Found $1 in
And
the
it feels
woods.
so fucking good. Dollar in the woods. And it feels so fucking
And it feels so
good.
fucking
Dollar in
good.
the woods. Dollar in the woods. All my party people say dollar in the woods. Dollar in the woods. Dollar in the woods. All my party people scream dollar in the woods.
Dollar in the woods.
Dollar in the woods. I feel so fucking good. I found $1 in the woods. Dollar in the woods.
Dollar in the woods.
I feel so good. Dollar in the woods. Dollar in the woods. All my party people scream dollar in the woods. Dollar in the woods. Dollar in the woods. All around the world finding dollars in the woods. Dollars in the woods. Dollars in the woods. All my party people, yeah, you're feeling so good. Dallas in the woods. Dallas in the woods. All my part of people, yeah, you feel so good. Dallas in the woods. Dallas in the woods. Bitch, motherfucker, I found dollars in the woods.
Yeah, I found dollars in the woods. Dollars in the woods.
George Washington in the woods.
George Washington in the
$1.
woods.
Pyramid with an eye. On the ground, motherfucker. On the ground, motherfucker. On the ground, motherfucker. Found $1.
Found $1.
$1. I got the luck. I found $1. Dollar in the woods. Dollar in the woods. Dollar in the woods. Dollar in the woods.
Forgot just how long this goes.
Dollar in the woods.
It's like
Dollar in
almost
the
4
woods.
minutes,
Dollar
bro.
in the woods. I'm punching your grandma in the face, cause I found $1 in the woods.
Dollar
Punching
in
your
the
grandma
woods.
In the face, cause I found $1 in the woods. Found $1 in the woods. I found $1 in the woods. Yeah, I'm feeling so good with my dollar in the woods.
Hell yeah. Feeling so good with my dollar in the woods. So I had to look this up. I had to look this up to make sure I knew this correctly. So Savage Speeders won in 2016. 2017, the Old Rangers won the championship. Midnight Wisp actually won in 2018. Raspberry Racers won in 2019. Then the Savage Speeders won in 2020. Mellow Yellow has a ring under their belt in 2021. The Pinkies won in 2022. Cat's Eyes won in 2023. And Momo won in 2024. Bit of a fall from grace for Momo at 14 here after they just won. But, I mean, they just won. No big deal. But yeah, the Mellow Yellows have won one, and they are close to getting their second ever championship, which would tie them with the Savage Speeders for the most amount of championship wins in the Marble League. It would tie them, which would go down. That'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. Now, the Oceanics have never won one, so, you know, if you're one of those people that's rooting for somebody to actually get one, the Oceanics have never won one. They have podiumed only one time. They got third place in 2018. That's it. That's all they've ever done. And the Midnight Wisp have been bad for years, but they've gotten one. So the top 3 teams, 2 of them have won one already. The top 4 teams, 3 of them have won one already. I just realized. So we might see a team win a second or third if the Savage Speeders get it, or a third one. The Cobalts, I don't think have ever been to the Cobalts have never been to the Marble League. They've never been to the Marble League. This is their first ever year being to it, so they're in 6th place, which is very interesting. Nas, Biggie, Jay, Keemstar, 4 names associated with hip-hop. That is true. That is true. All right. All right, now that we finished up our Marble Olympics, what is it? What is it called? Learning. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm honestly not too sure. We learned today. Wait, hold on. Yeah, the O-Rangers have won one as well. So actually, hold on. 2 through 5, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th have all won Olympics. No one has ever won in their home turf, by the way. So the O-Rangers are in place to maybe win in their own home turf. I think the closest team to ever come close to winning in their own home turf was the Green Ducks. I think they got like 4th place. I think. Yeah, I think so. I want to remind as well, the champions, Savages have been the champions twice. They've gotten runner-up the year after they won, and then the year 2018, 2017, they got the runner-up. They're literally like the most annoying team in the world. It's painful to watch them get on that damn podium, and they jump 5 spaces. I'm pissed off. I don't want them to win. I want. Listen, Chad, you guys are the ones who root for like the Green Ducks, the Team Galactic, Raspberry Racers. I want your team to rape the Savage Speeders. I want you guys to do something illegal and rape them. That's all I want. That's all I want. I disavow, by the way. I shouldn't say that. That's not true. I don't want you guys to do that. Don't do that. But if it comes down to it, man, I want Mellow Yellow to pull out the victory, to get that second one so that they're not the only ones, so that people can stop saying they're the GOATs. So then at least one team on here has won 2, just like them. All right, sorry, Oceanics, but it's just not your time yet. It's just not your time yet. No offense to anybody in the chat who's a fan of the Pinkies. Their one sole victory was the most out-of-nowhere victory in the... See, listen, if you pay attention to this stuff, if you pay attention like I do, their victory was the most out-of-nowhere... I don't even... Like, nobody understood how they even managed to get it victory ever. No one understood it, right? It didn't make sense. The Pinkies, they're little pussies, all right? Sorry, not to be rude. But, you know, they're just not that good. They're not on the top level like all these other guys out here. But they won one somehow. They won one. All right. Let me pull up what I need. You know, by the way, if Chris is here, Chris, if you're here, I know you might be watching, Chris. Instead of putting your videos in the general chat, put them in the video ideas. You motherfucker. You little shit. Hold on, chat. I gotta do something. Had to let that one out for you guys. Okay, so there's like multiple dramas going on. So there's the Pyrocynical stuff. There's still some Willie Mack stuff going on. Not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I think there was like some more Willie Mack stuff that Mrao covered last night. I could be dead wrong. There's something about food shops that I wanted to cover. There's something about food shops that I thought was interesting that I wanted to look at because I tuned in for a Mrao stream and then all of a sudden I saw food shops and I was like, whoa, what did food shops do? Is food shops evil? Is food shops normal? And it doesn't seem like food shops is very normal. And the only way I feel like I have access to this is through Mrao. The only way I can get to this is through Mrao. I know Brad Taste did a interview. I think an interview with somebody. She's a pedophile. Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. I've said before, that's definitely for sure. I think it's in this. Mrao talks about it in this. Let me just try to find the evil food shops content. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. It's right here.
I guess is the whole thing here. All right. Should we watch food shops now? What else is there to cover? What else is there to cover?
I think I tuned in for a little bit during this, and I saw a little bit. Then
should we watch food shops?
Oh.
Food shops or Tommy C.
There's a lot kind of going on. There's a lot going on that it's interesting. We actually have content happening right now that it's hard to actually pick which form of content we want to cover because there's still a few things with Mutahar. There's still a few things with... I'm pretty sure something happened with iDubbbz. There's Mutahar. There's... what else? There's still the Willie Mack stuff. There's the Brad Taste stuff. I mean, there's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on. So it's a little hard to gather it. Oh, the... Fuck,
I feel like there's not much more to look at in terms of that. I don't want to rip the Augie stream. I'll watch it off stream, I think. Okay, she has a VOD. Willie Mack declares war on Queeman and J-Stock. It's 25 minutes. Instead of watching the entire stream, I think we'll just watch this.
I've made videos on communists, Nazis, misogynists, feminists, scammers, and traffickers. People with millions of followers, yet this tiny little community is where all this doxing takes place, and it's just out of their hands. Dude, they're
You never watched Tina covering food shops, or you never watched food shops covering Tina's interview. It was full of horrible takes. Maybe I'll watch that. Not today. Maybe if we, like, are on the bottom of the barrel and we run out of shit completely, sure.
obviously feeding into it, but Augie knows nothing. He can't even recite me goofing on them accurately. J-Stock.
I don't, dude. Well, I mean, like, I think that Augie is just fuck me, dude. Wait, did Augie actually?
Mrao, okay. Let me see if Mrao actually does. It's got to be censored here. Mrao has to show it censored. Is this not the same thing? Fuck. It's not the same thing. Why does she always look so greasy? I'm not too sure. I wanted to find the thing that Mrao covered with food shops, that something about food shops talking to some. I missed it completely. Fuck. Fuck.
Did Augie ever had a handle on things in the first?
Did Augie ever had a handle on things?
Let me get this straight. Is food shop sweeping? Is food shop sweeping for like Willie Mac? I mean, if so, that makes sense. This person probably like wants to touch a child or something. So, you know, I mean,
This person's first language was English, right? Or are they like immigrant?
yummy.
Okay, I can't insult someone's speech. I fuck up all the time. No, that's unfair. That's on me. That's unfair. That's on me.
First place? Fuck. Like is Augie like maybe Augie never had maybe Augie never had any handle in the first place.
Yeah.
Maybe instead of playing games while they talk about drama, they should focus the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Getting real sick of these people gaming while they talk about their dramas. I'm getting real sick of it. Or is this not food shops playing the game?
Who the fuck knows?
Has criticized Destiny for creating a metaphorical rape machine, partially because he had sex with BPD
I don't
girl.
know
Then
if
when these
it's-
girls call
if
him out
it's
for being abusive, everyone
shops
thinks they're
playing
just
the game.
crazy. J-Stalk
She
then
watches
had
herself
sex
in
with
children's
the same
sweat.
BPD girl.
Everything Destiny's saying here is
Wouldn't be
true.
surprised.
True.
And he does not substantiate this with a clip, and they're just gonna say true.
Yes, true.
That is not true. It's obviously not the criticism.
Chad, would you? My question to you is, would you? There we go.
Clip is provided to substantiate that.
I love that Mrao has kept this same background with the fucking fat Mrao and fat Marcus eating the 100 nuggies in milkshake. Marcus. What? What's wrong? What's wrong? You don't even know what would you could mean.
Hold on.
What did Mrao pull up? What
Look
the
at
fuck
that.
happened?
W replacement of gameplay. W replacement of gameplay. All right.
W replacement of
Yeah.
gameplay. Yes, thank you.
J
Thank you,
stuff
Mrao.
fucking trickle down fucking like cherry, yes.
Actually, it's not true. Actually, everything Destiny's saying here is complete bullshit. Destiny says, and
True?
I think that this was the same guy, J-Suck Juice Sucker, who spent the last year saying having sex with mentally ill people equals rape. Crazy, huh? No, you f***ing retard. That was never the argument that you have sex with mentally ill people. That means you're raping.
Is this person okay? Why'd they just have like a seizure? Did food shops just like seize up? I'm gonna search a little bit more. Chad, I think there's more to this. Let's search a little bit more because I swear there was something with food shops where they did like something evil. I swear they did something like evil. There is this Queeman video that he posted on Twitter that I think maybe we should check out. I haven't really checked it out yet, so I don't really know. I don't know what all this is. Blah, 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 blah.
Food shops 3.
Food shops 3? I need a third option for it depends, Mellow Dog. Oh. Well, sorry, but this one's a yes or no, man. I mean, it's either yes or no. Gun to your head, you either got to do it or you don't. That's the question. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, more food shop stuff here. Hello, short fat otaku. Hi, can you be the Destiny to my food shops? Nice one, Mrao. Okay. I just want to see if he ever clipped like the food shop shit that he covered. I thought that was interesting stuff the last time I saw it. Dude, holy shit, the rest of this really is just him covering food shops. Is food shops that interesting? Am I going crazy? Is food shops really that interesting to the point where you're covering it for like almost 2 hours on end just listening to food shops like talk? 3 is rape. Oh. Chris, that's disgusting. Chris, you're a freak. Like, am I tripping? Is food shops saying shit that needs to be covered for? No offense to Morale. Listen, I love Morale. I love Morale. Morale's my favorite. He's my favorite little cat guy. You know what I mean? Like, I'd give him belly rubs any day, right? If he was asking for belly rubs, I'd give him belly rubs any day. But like, do people just enjoy, like, is it just like more of the feeling of just shitting on food shops? Like, is that like what people like
on this front?
They had to have said something like really retarded, or maybe something.
Imagine if you succeeded in fixing Mantis. I don't think I could have. Big
Chris,
things happening.
that is
Huge things
disgusting.
happening on this front, okay?
Actually unhinged. I'm sorry. That's actually just fucking. Dude. And
Okay,
you know,
maybe not big things. They said WTF, lol. No, I don't want to have sex with you. Not what I was getting at. Like, wanna call in.
Jesus.
Smile.
Food shops gets that many people watching. What happened with food shops? Food shops used to get like 0 viewers. What is going on with food shops that they're getting like a ridiculous amount of viewership? Oh, they actually released a video. No, their videos get like only a couple. Am I tripping? Okay, let me see the lives. Dude, they get a lot. What happened with what is going on with food shops that's causing them? Jesus, I'm sorry about outside. Outside, it's getting a little crazy. 3K, 1K, 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 1K. They are getting a considerable amount of viewers. Why? What has food shops changed or doing that's causing them to get like actual viewership? Isn't this person like? Again, I don't want to be like. Listen, I don't want to be evil. I don't want to be evil and say this, but isn't food shops like an actual pedophile, like self-admitted? Like, didn't food shops like self-admit that they went to like a therapist about their like desires? Like, this person is like an actual pedophile. Like, what the fuck? Like, maybe I'm just evil for calling them a pedophile. I don't know. Maybe I'm slandering. I could be slandering, maybe. But if I'm not mistaken, the entire drama is this person, like, talked about their self-admission of, like, you know, fucking having, like, weird sexual desires, and then their fucking therapist apparently told him to watch... told him to watch... What was it called? Oh, it told him to watch Lolicon, which isn't true. A therapist would not tell you to do that. So they probably lied about going to a therapist, because a therapist would not tell you to watch Lolicon it's not a thing. You act like you don't have desires. Well, I'm talking about desires on kids. Like, yeah, I mean, people have, like, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, people have, like, fetishes. That's, like, fine. People have fetishes. But, there's a particular one that we shouldn't enjoy, at all. So, food shops, what? An AGP pedo, flat-faced schooner, probably wearing diapers. Or a tiny cage on her wee-wee while streaming. But I was right about you. Why would you imply all that stuff? This is all stuff that apparently has happened. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. If this is not stuff that has happened, I could be dead wrong. I could be completely dead wrong, but If I'm not mistaken, this person is self-admitted that they went to a therapist about their sexual desires towards kids, and then the therapist told them to watch Lolicon to suppress it. Which, one, a therapist is not going to tell you to watch Lolicon to suppress your desires towards a child. That's not real. That doesn't happen. And two, you're self-admitting that you have sexual attraction to minors. So you're a pedophile. Dear feds, I disavow this convo. But yeah, that is the things that I remember hearing about food shops. Like I said, I could be like completely wrong. I could be completely wrong. Don't hold anything I say at any sort of value whatsoever. Don't hold me to any sort of value whatsoever, because I don't even know where to look for that type of stuff. All I remember is that that's what other creators have told me. I could be wrong. Do not hold what I say at face value, because I could be wrong. I could be talking bullshit out of my ass. All right, I could be talking out of my fucking ass right now. And this person could be like the most clear person in the universe. They might not have any issues. They might actually be like completely okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can find something on what I said to see if we can go off of that. Where's Mrao when you need him, man? Mrao would know. Mrao would literally know where to look. Also, whoever said Hutch? Oh, Remy, I think you said like Hutch watches. Marcus, could you get me in contact with food shops? I unfortunately cannot. I have been in a call with food shops one time, and that was when Mrao put me in a call with food shops. They joined in for a little bit, and Mrao said, "Want to play a game with us?" And then food shop said no or something. Don't worry, Marcus. Even if you don't know all the details. Yeah, I'm saying this with like a grain of salt. Do not take what I'm saying at complete face value. Because for all I know, I could be like speaking out of my ass. But Mrao would know where to look or where to give me this type of stuff. Mrao would know. All I know is I tuned into a Mrao stream and it was like food shop sending their like pictures, or they had like an OF or something. But yeah, Hutch sending his viewers over to food shops is crazy. And not doing like any sort of extensive, look into the person that they're sending their viewers to is a little silly. If this person really is like actually like an actual pedophile. Yeah, honestly, there's nothing on the surface, like, on YouTube to see that, so I wouldn't know. aka Encyclopedia Shitanica. Mrao knows everything about fucking food shops. Mrao knows, like, food shops is, like... Dude, Mrao knows everything down to food shops is, like, make-believe, like, period cycle. Alright? You rated us into that one guy. Did I? What one guy? Oh, yeah, the guy that Mrao rated you guys into? Danny Stranger. To be fair, like I said, we looked into Danny Stranger right after. Unlike Hutch, we looked into the guy right after. Because I understand rating into a person first time and being like, oh yeah, you're cool, I'll rate into you. But like later down the line, you'd probably be like, oh, never doing that one again. Which I'm not doing again. Never doing Danny ever again. That guy is insane. That guy is insane. But this video actually 20 minutes ago, so Spicy Chat turns against J-Stock. Let me see what this
All right, I can do better than this. Give me a second.
Bring Danny back.
What a lame way. What a lame way to read this. Give me a second.
Yeah, Mrao rated into him, and then I rated into him, so he was getting a lot. He was excited. He was super happy, and then turns out he's like the raped. So
wait, when was this? 2 hours ago? This was 2 hours ago.
I actually know nothing about spicy. We got Alien from Danny. That is true. Alien came from Danny. No, yeah, Danny's streams will pop up into my recommended. I can't hear you in the shower.
Get a mail to
I honestly, man, I don't know what to tell you. That's just
no need.
Actually, I do need to adjust it.
Charging for the sheer amount of free content I get to these people. JStock saying all this stuff is easily disprovable on stream. Go on then, fuckface. Tagging JStock. Any messages going of you arranging your
Spicy's for the
cherry
unk chatters.
beforehand, or either you lie to me or you're lying now. You're both still fucking nuts to me. Either way. That's crazy. She sent news to him in February. I knew they were e-dating over a month. Screw up, Ace. You missed hours. I confronted him on this when Cherry told me they were dating. Cause I did consider he was farming me for sympathy at the time, and I was confused as to why he was that upset. But yeah, I don't know what story is actually true. JStock. So if I totally disprove this, you'll admit you're a lying cunt? Smiley face.
Whoa! Okay. Okay, so I think my theory is right. I think my theory of food shops is right. Now, I'm just saying, it's just a theory. It's just a theory because, like I said, I would love to see some actual video stuff or whatever. But like I said, Mrao knows his shit. I simply just asked Mrao the question, is food shops an actual freak pedo? And he just has self-admitted yes. So I'm going to take it. And say I'm pretty sure that whole them admitting that they are into like kids is a real deal. It's the real deal. Is real. Okay? All Asians don't look the same to me or anything, but I am. Is this Amos Yee in a wig? No, well, okay. To be fair, everybody looks like Amos Yee because he's Asian, and Asians all look the same. But watch Queeman playlist about. Yeah, see, that's what I was looking for. Okay, Queeman has a playlist. That's what I was looking for. Okay, thank you, Brown. Queeman has a playlist on this. Queeman. Ooh, I think I see it.
So, we've got.
I think, is it. I did see the screenshot, Mrao. That's very. I'm excited for this one because, you know, you're a you're a big fan. You're a big fan. FS is for real the most chopped Ling Ling. That is true. No offense, food shops. I'm just gonna be brutally honest. You are one of the most chopped Ling Lings I've seen. I'm just gonna be. I'm just saying it. Sorry. I believe this might be the video, the worst drama streamers you'll ever watch. I think it's this one. Let me just look around a little bit more just to see. Nope, Food Shop Saga. My bad. I'm so retarded. Thank you for the 99 cents Australian, Remy. It's the one with Rezi. Okay, yeah, this one right here. The biggest self-report since Amos Yee.
Yeah. All right.
Here we go.
Another question from chat. I feel it may be targeted, but it is whatever it is.
You said Ling Ling out loud, and I looked at you thinking you wanted my attention. I got this bitch hotwired to listen to the word Ling, to respond to the word Ling Ling. My bad. I promise I'm not racist. Why no crash? Honestly, Remy, I don't know why there's no crashing sound. Just for you, I'll play it in my ear, all right? So you can have your little. That wasn't good enough. There we go. There we go. Oh! That was a real dono. Wait, his dono came in just a second ago. So I just played it for no reason. Oh my god. So it just played it just played it late. It just played his fucking donation late. And I just raped my ears for no reason. Okay, whatever, dude.
They asked, Rezi, quick question. If you'd produce content for YouTube that many would consider controversial, would you private it months later and try to act like it doesn't exist when someone requests to watch it?
Wait, sorry, can you repeat that? And who is it from?
Bug Squander.
You're such a menace, dude.
That's from Spicy Chat.
Yes, correct, yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah.
Australia's rate is late, rent late. Rent is due, rent is late. It did it before the donation even
Crash
popped
louder,
up.
do it. I'm not kidding.
I'm not making the crash louder. We're getting rid of the crash eventually. It's eventually finally gonna make its fucking exit. I'm not making it louder. I'm not making it louder. I'm getting this thing out of there. I'm not gonna say what Mrao, if you're even here. I'm not gonna say what game because I don't know if you want this to be like a little secret, but it looks really cool that you're doing that in Blender. And I know how much you really love that game. I know how much you love that game. Scammed. I'm not. It's not a scam. It's not a scam. If you want me to stream so you can have your little fun times, all right? So you can have your little fun times, all right? Let's not kill my ears. Let's not destroy my ears, all right? Let's not do that. All right. I'm not Marcus 830. I'm not Marcus 830. I'm not Marcus 830. I'm not Marcus 830.
No, it still definitely exists. I never admitted that it doesn't exist. It definitely exists. Yeah. But the reason
I'm not. I don't even think I can turn it up. I don't even think I can turn it up. I don't think there's a way to turn it up, Chris. I don't even think there's a way to turn it up. I'm pretty sure my wife turned it up to the fucking max. All right? I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know why you think it's appropriate to rape me like this. You piece of shit. You fuck. Okay, let's see. Is it this one? No, this is not it cuz I don't have access. I'm telling you, man, I don't have access to my Streamlabs. I don't have access to it. Or you did it through something else, huh? What? They're asking for the pipe sound to be louder.
Why?
They donated for it.
Oh, okay. They want it louder?
Yeah, we have to do it louder. For now, and then after, it's gonna get fucking Joel scammed. Joel scammed. And then later, it's gonna change, and it's not gonna be pipe sound anymore. I'm sorry, chat, but it's gotta change. It's gotta move on. We gotta make something, we gotta get something new going. Pipe sound is just, it's too much, all right? But after today, after I turn it up, it's going away.
Do you need me to simulate it?
Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, that's ridiculously that's too loud. Oh, that hurt.
How long am I keeping that on for?
Just for this stream. Just for this stream. And then we're changing the sound.
controversy or
Oh, typing scam makes a oh, typing scam is a GIF on screen share. God fucking damn it! Oh
No
my
all the
god.
way.
Oh my god. It's too much. It's too much.
That is all the way.
That is all the way. It hurts so fucking much. It hurts. Oh my god, it hurts. Thanks for the 99 cents Australian, Remy, and thank you for the $2, Chris. You guys think it's real funny to fuck me in my ears, huh?
trouble.
Uh-huh.
And it's actually because of people like for example, Reservoir is one of these people as well. Like so my mods. So originally I just wanted to.
Whatever happened to Rezzy's room?
Okay, stop. No.
Whatever happened to Rezzy's room, man? Like, look, he used to have it used to be like a room. Now he's like, he like streams in like a fucking basement somewhere in some fucking. He's like trapped in an evil hole, dude. What? Why? Wait, he used to be in a room. What happened to Rezzy? Please!
I already know. Yeah, I can remember this now. Okay, yeah, continue. You do your part, then I'll say mine.
Yeah. In fact, this is the
This is the first time we talked, but you finish your part of the story. Okay, go ahead.
Reservoir talked with the private yet?
Yeah, so basically, this is like the pedo and the lolly content, and this is the stuff that I felt.
This is what Duckus does to a man. Yeah.
Private them,
True.
Because I felt really strongly on them, and I wanted to own my past, and I just wanted to keep it up because
Very
I was
strong
like, fuck you
feelings
guys.
about pedophiles.
Dollar rape club. I'm about to make it so you
And,
can't
yeah,
do it
I
for
didn't
$1,
care
you
about
little
what
fucker.
anybody else thought. And and by the way, it was a lot of hard work. Like, it was actually high quality, high effort shit. Like, I was reaching out to professionals. I was reaching out to like a Dr. Phil guest. I was reaching out to organizations that
Sounds
was like
great.
not just
Why
like
don't you put that
random
up?
shitters. Yeah, and they were like actually talking, like these were people who actually searched up actual, you know, CP and stuff like that. Like these were how crazy like these people were.
Please, Chris, you gotta chill, man. You gotta chill. You gotta chill the fuck out, buddy. You gotta chill the fuck out. I'm about to rape you. You better chill. You better chill, pal. All right? You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Quality it was.
You talk to organizations that deal with ways that we deal with child predators. Like actual legitimate organizations that advocate for like progression, whatever's okay.
Oh yeah. So
we talked about this in our literal first conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to
yes.
you need to use less words.
less
yeah.
words.
Okay, less words. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but then at the behest of like
this is very
Reservoir
obviously a lie.
and,
Yeah.
You know, some other people who really care about me and
She was
my
talking to
career
virtual
and
because you were
stuff like
doing
that.
it.
Yeah, Fooch, if this is what I was saying earlier, if this is the thing I was talking about earlier where food shops claims they went to somebody and they told them like how to deal with it, if they went to like what they say a therapist or whatever, and the therapist told them to like jerk off to lolicon. I mean, that's just not real. Lolicons, not lolicons, but pedophiles. Fuck. Therapist won't tell you to jerk your cock off to lolicon as a way to like suppress your sexual desires to kids. That's not like they're not gonna do that. That's not a real thing. They're not gonna do that. You're either talking to like other pedophiles that are telling you they're like therapists and you're just taking them at face value, or you're just like lying.
Because, like, yeah, a part of it was, yeah, I put a lot of work into it, but you were also doing it because you wanted to go ahead and draw up controversy.
How do you know? Because that's not what they would tell you. That's like the most blatant, obvious thing that they wouldn't tell you. You don't tell a pedophile to jerk off to things that are going to make them not even whatsoever like suppress their desires. They're telling them to basically indulge in it, but just on a lower level. That's not what you should do. You should never indulge deeper into your like fantasies. Like if you have like, let's say somebody has like thoughts, they haven't enacted on it. It's not like food shops enacted on like sexting a child yet, at least from my knowledge. But the point is like, let's say somebody like goes to a therapist and says, I have thoughts about wanting to have sex with kids, and I don't really know what to do. They haven't enacted on it. They haven't done anything on it yet. They haven't done anything. They want to get help first before they do anything. A therapist is not going to tell them to jerk off to like CP or jerk off to like Lolicon, because if you jerk off to these things, you're going to get deeper and deeper into your fantasies. You're not suppressing your fantasies. You're heightening them. You're making that yourself want to get into it more and more and more. You're essentially going to want to get into it more and more and more the more you enact on it and the more you engage in it. That's like how anyone's fantasies work. That's literally how fantasies and like sexual fantasies work. The more you do it, the more you think about it, the more you do it, the more you enact on it, the more you're going to want to do it, the more you're going to want to actually like physically do it. That's what it is. That's how it works. So no, a therapist is not going to tell you to like jerk off to fucking Lolicon if you have like sexual desires to want to have like oh, you find like a child hot. You're not going to jerk off to Lolicon. Your answer should not be to jerk off to Lolicon, because Lolicon is like a gateway. It's like a start for a lot of pedophiles. That's what Lolicon is. It's a start for a lot of pedophiles. So unless this therapist is just terrible at their fucking job, no therapist is going to tell you to do that. No therapist is ever going to tell you to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to drop controversy now, and that's why I didn't know
that's
you.
correct.
I didn't know you removed it. I thought you left it up. I just told you to stop doing it going forward.
Yeah,
right?
That's correct. Yes, because I
think honestly you should have left. I think you should have left it up. I just don't think that you should. I don't think you should continue doing the fucking the way you were doing. No, you should actually put that shit back up just generally. If I'm being frank, like honestly, because most of it was you just like doing like the asking the question shit. I don't think it was like necessarily bad. I just thought that like it was like you were coming to a conversation with me and we were talking about that stuff. I don't talk about this shit because I don't think about
Agent Reservoir.
You know
Honestly,
what I mean?
maybe in the future I'll put it back up.
Yeah.
Jerk to lolly, Miss Shops. If it's to protect kids from your girl cock, jerk it to whatever you must. I'm not in your head. I'm a doctor. Like, yeah, you should not continue to keep enacting on whatever desires you're into. It's the same thing with like, even if it just says small, let's say it's on a smaller scale. Like, let's say somebody has desires of like physical harm, aka like they're into like, they're a masochist, they're into BDSM or whatever. Let's say somebody's like into like BDSM or they're a masochist, and they don't want to enact on it because people who are masochists can do some pretty bad damage to their body. They could do some pretty bad stuff to themselves. And pretty bad physical harm to them. Oh my god. Oh, Chris, you should be thrown into a chamber and beaten senselessly. That's what I think should happen to you. That's what I fucking think should happen to you. Like, let's say somebody is a masochist and they don't really want to get deeper into it because they know that it can cause physical harm to their body, like bodily harm. They're not going to suppress it by like, jerking off to like BDSM porn. Their solution should not be to jerk off to BDSM porn, because the more they jerk off to BDSM porn and the more they engage in that same porn, the more they're going to probably want to actually physically do the thing that they desire. You're feeding a desire. You're feeding this craving in your mind. You're feeding it. A therapist is probably going to ask you to do like exercises or specific things that maybe jog your mind away from the desires. Like whenever you feel like you want to do something in that realm, maybe like do something like this, like something that you enjoy. I don't know the exact specifics of what a therapist is going to tell you to do, like the exact specifics, but they're probably going to have you do like exercises to jog your mind a little bit, to maybe do something else. Try to keep your mind off of these things, because the more you keep yourself away from doing these thoughts and stuff, the easier it is for you to suppress these types of desires and say, I'm not going to do it. And you could just do it naturally on your own, because most people have self-control. Like most people have self-control. Most people can have desires, right? But they're going to tell themselves, I don't want to enact on it. I'm good. Most people are probably going to be like, I'm good. I'm not going to enact on it. But if you believe that you're a serious you have a serious problem and that you're worried it's going to get worse, and you go to a therapist, they are not going to tell you to keep going and keep going. They're going to probably help you get over it. Tickers is in Collins? No, he's not. He's just not in Collins. You're just like, why? What are you talking about?
But yeah, it was like honestly
Maybe.
like some of the best
Yeah, it's something you're
highest
proud
quality
of.
content
Like
I've
you
ever
put a
made.
lot of effort into it. I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
that you didn't.
Wait,
by
is
any means.
Oh my God. Hold on. Dickers is actually reacting to the alcohol thing.
Traditionally, that was what women would be served. Not anymore.
I want to hear what this fucking
But yeah, if you ask for like a bottle of
fat
beer, that'll
British
be, like,
retard has to say about
330
alcohol.
milliliters. A pint is like close to like 2/3 of a liter.
Almost one. Similar figures apply to much of the world, especially the West. There's no other drug we consume that gets so close to the edge of harm. It isn't only your body. Alcohol
Hi,
is
Ben.
unique for another reason. Its unmatched ability to destroy others. Alcohol causes...
I don't drink at home, but when I'm out, I'll usually have 6 to 8 pints.
6 to 8
Real.
pints?
Maybe I'm a pussy, but I...
These
if I
fucking
go out,
British
how many pints am I
retards.
drinking? Like
These
3 or 4?
fucking... I want to call them so many things.
Usually, I think.
Hi, Gamma.
Now, okay.
What are you doing?
Now, if we're
I
doing
watched this.
units,
Okay.
and
Okay.
we're doing,
Nate
like-
told me to watch this yesterday. I watched this alcohol video, and I thought this alcohol video was interesting because it just makes me like sit up. It makes me sit up in my chair. It makes me puff my chest out, and it makes me go, yeah, you know, I'm proud that I'm one of the people that chooses not to drink alcohol. Because even at the end of the video, right? Even at the end of the video, it talks about like the newer generation's issue with like being more lonely or not being as physically social. And obviously, the answer to that problem is obviously not alcohol. Alcohol, the less consumption of alcohol by the newer generation is not the reason why we're less social. That's not the fucking reason. That's not the reason. Why? I'm talking to this guy. Fuck. Thank you for the 5, Chris. Like, obviously, the reason why the epidemic of why people are less fucking, you know, social in today's time is not because of fucking alcohol. It's not because we're not consuming alcohol or some shit. Because believe it or not, but you can socialize without alcohol. And believe it or not, but you can form better social skills without alcohol. You can actually develop your social skills and be able to communicate with other individuals if you subtract alcohol out of your equation, right? It's easier to develop actual social skills when you don't consume alcohol. Because you're actually socializing physically without something basically doing the work for you, right? It's dependent. You're dependent on the alcohol to be able to socialize physically with other individuals. That's a terrible idea. Alcohol is terrible. Like, alcohol is like really bad for you. I don't really give a fuck if you drink it, but alcohol, there's no like reasoning for why alcohol is like should be considered good for you. Like, this video does a really good job, in my opinion, of basically showcasing like how dangerous alcohol is and how bad it is and how you shouldn't consume it.
Like either cocktails or mixers or, you know, like vodka mixed with something else, right? That will be different.
If you LFAPs,
But
I'm gonna
beer,
rape
I
you.
don't know how you can drink that much volume.
Stop with the LFAPs. Stop with the... Chris, I'm gonna do things to you.
The numbness and disinhibition of a few drinks can morph you into a clumsy critter eager to take really stupid risks on a balcony, at sea, or on the road. Every year, alcohol-fueled accidents kill 500,000 people, 300,000 of them in car accidents. But more than half of the people...
Then don't... then don't fuck Matt Hose when they're drunk. God damn it, be normal! Be fucking normal!
...who died in those crashes didn't drink. They just died because someone else did. Alcohol is also one of the major causes of violence, from fights in the pub to domestic
I want to
abuse,
see what
other
Dickers has to
brutal
say about this.
assaults,
I'm like
and
actually
murder.
intrigued by Dickers
Figures
because
differ by country,
he's like a
but
fucking British like fat fuck.
Essentially, 50% of all
Probably
violent
got a beer
crime and
belly on him.
sexual assault is committed by drunk offenders. Each year, alcohol-fueled crime kills about 100,000 people. That's a city like Pisa being massacred every year by a drunk mob.
Not all men. Why is the Muslim rape statistic so big then? If they're
Am I just not?
drinking,
Am
why
I
are they
just
raping
supposed to
so
not
much?
drink 8 beers after work?
anyone-
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, here at the end of the day, yeah.
Thought about this.
Oh, 50% of violent
Mate,
crimes
do white
committed
people
by
have
who
the-
now?
Do white people have the excuse that we drink? What's their excuse? Something to consider.
And then you have all the...
The only the only reason why people drink are for all negative reasons. There is no valuable reason for why somebody is drinking, and this is exactly what I'm pointing out. Because somebody might say that they drink because it's to socialize. Again, that is negative because you are self-admitting that you are reliant on alcohol to be able to socialize with other individuals. Basically pointing out that you are incapable of communicating with individuals without some sort of substance to help you with it. That is bad. That is not a good thing. That is a bad thing. You are basically self-admitting that you need this drug to help you function in a social setting. That is not a good thing. That is bad. Some people drink to get over their sadness. That is bad. You are becoming reliant on another drug to fix your mental problems, your sadness. It's never going to fix your sadness. It's only going to temporarily fix it. It is not helpful. There is nothing about alcohol that is people don't drink alcohol for any other reason than just reasons that are not good reasons. There isn't like a valuable, like actual good reason for why somebody might drink alcohol. Like you can give a good reasoning for why somebody might smoke weed because they have like a medical condition that requires them to, intake weed to suppress some of the pain or to suppress some of the issues. That makes sense. But there is nothing, at least from my understanding, that alcohol helps whatsoever. It only causes harm to the human body because one, and I only need one reason, alcohol is not supposed to be consumed by the human body. Our bodies typically, the whole entire point is we should not be consuming alcohol. It should not be going into our bodies. It's like when you intake a foreign substance that the human body doesn't like. It doesn't like that it's in there. You don't drink, so you have no idea what you're talking about. I don't drink because I know why. I have a reasoning for why I don't drink. I hate it when people say like, oh, you don't drink, so you don't understand. Brother, the only circumstances I have ever been in a situation where drinking has been available to me is only in a setting where I have to socialize with people, one, or in a setting where you're like, in a setting where I'm hanging out with like friends and they're like going through a fucking depressed time and then they sit there and they drink alcohol. There has never been another setting where alcohol is being consumed. The only times alcohol is being consumed is either in a setting where somebody is like depressed and wants to get drunk or in a setting where people are socializing. Or let's say you had like a long day at work. You're gonna drink because your day sucks. You don't come home and drink because why not? Nobody does that. You're drinking because of there's a reasoning for why you're doing it. You don't just drink because you drink. And if you drink because you drink, then you're just an alcoholic, which is also negative because you're poisoning your body. There's no harm in having a few beers without being drunk. Wrong. 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 Alcohol is a foreign substance that the human body rejects. It is not supposed to be consumed. You're putting your body at much heavier risk Even if you just drink it on a small basis, you're still putting yourself at risk over time. It literally causes issues. There is no health benefit. Red meat causes cancer. Red meat has fucking health benefits. What health benefits does beer have? It doesn't. Alcohol has no health benefits. There is no health benefits to consuming alcohol. There is no health benefits to consuming alcohol. Red meat has health benefits. Red meat can help your heart. There is heart health benefits from drinking eating red meat. Agreed, understood, doing it anyway. No, that I understand that. No, yeah, people are gonna do it anyways, which makes sense. What the fuck is this poll, and why did 75% say no? So you want them to say yes? Brap. Cocks are foreign object entering your body. You got me there. You got me there. Oh my god. Yeah, Gamma, alcohol is actually very bad for you. It's genuine carcinogen, but who cares? My problem, here's the thing. My problem is I find it like really silly that there's so many people who are just like, who cares? It's like, okay, shut the fuck up, alcoholic. Sorry that I like to take care of my body and I think humans should probably take care of their body. Like, fuck, shut up. Listen, I get that you want to drink alcohol. I don't care that people drink alcohol. I don't really give a shit. But like me saying that alcohol is bad for your body, when people react to me saying that alcohol is bad for your body by saying, nobody cares, I'm just gonna drink, you're a fucking alcoholic loser. You're just self-admitting you're an alcoholic loser. If you can at least self-admit that you know it's not good for you, but you just like to enjoy it on the off time, then yeah, like who gives a shit? But all the people who always have to come in and be like, just shut up, buddy. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't drink alcohol. It's like, okay, dude. Okay, dude. Drop and give me 20, alcoholic. This is your 5th fucking loser nerd ass rant about it. No, this is your guys' consistent problem with having to like argue with me on the fact that it's bad for your body. All I'm saying is that it's bad for your body. What the fuck am I saying? I'm not telling you to stop. Find me a part in any of my streams where I ever sat here and tried to lecture my audience on stop drinking. I never did, because you people are fucking retarded. I don't give a shit that you drink. I think it's retarded that you guys sit here and then try to argue about how it's actually beneficial. It isn't beneficial. It has no benefits. It's bad for you. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like being a fucking pothead. It's like listening to those fucking weed addicted freaks go on rants about how weed is actually good for you. Weed is actually like really good for you and has a consistent amount of benefits. And Marcus, look at DMs. I did it. Let me see. That looks really cool. Are you just putting like, it's not going to be what's on screen. You're just making that like little animation, right? Keep Chris happy. That is your only goal. Like, fuck, dude, is it really that hard for some people to be like, yeah, alcohol is actually bad for you? That's my issue. Like, I think it's like actually depressing that there are people in the world who refuse to just be like, yeah, alcohol is bad for you. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. You have, like, we have a ridiculous amount of fucking people who will just be like so avid about having to defend the act of drinking when it's like, I'm not telling you to stop. I'm just saying it's bad for your body. And you're so adamant about defending it. You're either one, retarded, or you're either two, an alcoholic. And that's not something to be proud of. Neither of those two things are to be proud of. Like, I will happily spurg on people who are stupidly like trying to defend something that's obviously not good for your body. Like, what? So imagine coming into my fucking chat to be like, yeah, I eat McDonald's on a consistent basis every single day. What are you gonna do about it, pal? And they're like 300 pounds overweight. What are you gonna do about it, pal? So what if I'm hooked up to this machine? I love McDonald's and it's really good, and I don't really care that I'm killing myself. Like, dude, just admit that it's bad for you. Fuck. It's for the Willie Mac video, man. This is what I'm doing for it. Oh. Meow? Question mark? I'm saying, gonna get drunk and scam losers in crypto right now. That's evil. That's like actually evil. You're driving me to drink. Weed is a plant. Yeah, it's like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't give a fuck if you drink. Like, chat, I know, like, pretty much all of you guys probably drink alcohol. I could give two fucking shits about whether you guys drink or not. If you guys want to drink, that's fine. Like, pretty much almost every person in the world drinks. You guys do realize, like, majority of the world drinks alcohol. It's not like, fuck, dude, I don't give a shit. People do things to their bodies that's, like, bad. People take, like, fucking shrooms and try, like, drugs and shit. Do I think that's a good thing to do? No, it's not a good thing to do. You shouldn't probably do that, but are people gonna do it? No, yeah, of course they're gonna fucking do it. I don't give a fuck if you want to try, like, weird shit and, like, drink alcohol or whatever, but Jesus. Have you ever tried a Zyn? No, I have not tried a Zyn. I don't even know how to get a Zyn. I don't know where you get that shit. Watch my 500-pound life right now. It's 600-pound life, by the way.
Watch my 500-pound life right now.
Oh my god. Gamma, if you want me to listen to fucking Creed, you gotta give me the goddamn song. W Braps. W Braps. Ban Gamma. Ban him now. They sell them at gas stations? They do? I've never seen one in a gas station before. Right? N-I-G-G-E-R on your chest for Mrao. Right? N-I-G-G-G-R on your chest for Mrao. You want me to write? I don't, what? Thank you for the two, Tyrone. Two, thank you for the two, Chris. What do you want me to watch? Chris, give me a fucking 600-pound life thing to watch then. Give me. Give it to me. Give it to me, you little fuck. I'm sending you a song to play. Check Discord. Okay. Okay. How much to try Zyn for stream? I'm probably not going to try Zyn for stream. I think I'm good. I think I'm like, I don't want to try Zyns. Isn't it just like nicotine? Isn't it like a little thing of nicotine? Isn't that what it is? You just put it in your mouth and like suck on it or something? Is that what it is? Why you keep burping? I have acid reflux. That's why I burp a lot. I hope you guys know that. It's not good. It hurts. It like every time I burp for the stream, it like doesn't feel good. It hurts. It burns. It fucking burns. I'm 2 steps ahead, Marcus. 2 steps ahead. So, okay. N-I-G-G-E-R on your chest. You want me to write it on my chest? That's bad for you, Marcus. Did you realize reflux causes cancer? I can't help it. This is just a thing I was born with. I can't fix it. It's like, this is not like a thing that I can fix. I mean, I could reduce it, but I like how I ask Gamma. I say, Gamma, give me a song. You want Creed so fucking bad? You want 2 pounds of rocks a day?
I will eat them in front of anybody.
That's a lot. She chewed up her ex's sidewalk. What the hell? Oh my god, now I got the goddamn Joel train going. Joel. Joel.
At home,
Does the actually, I know I'm pausing a lot, but can the body even process rocks? Can your stomach even like process a rock? Or are you actually gonna shit out a rock? Let's see. No, the stomach cannot break down most types of rocks. While stomach acid primarily is strong enough to dissolve certain minerals, it's not potent enough to break down the complex structures of most rocks. So she has to be shitting rocks. She has to be shitting rocks. She literally shits out rocks. She has to be. There's rocks coming out of her ass. Come on, that's chicken with rock batter, you lying lady. She pissing sand for sure, though. I've tried to tell my mom to stop eating the rocks, and I told her it was bad for her and such because I care about her. And then she just goes, that stupid son of mine, he pisses me the fuck off. Keeps telling me to stop eating my fucking rocks. I don't give a shit, you stupid fuck. Let me eat my rocks. Let me eat my rocks. How is her stomach not, like, fucked up? Like, and I mean, like, visually, right? I feel like eating rocks consistently would make your stomach, like, visibly, like, on the outside look fucked. Like, it would probably be, like, distended and, like, fucked up or something. Tyrone, Jesus. You got Huff a Brap. Oh, my God. Dude, you guys are fucking disgusting. Would you rather have an OF mom or a rock-eating mom? Honestly, I'd actually rather have an OF mom because at least, like, because if my mom was put on television because she, like, ate rocks and the whole world saw that my mom was eating rocks, I would never hear the end of it. Not even when I grow up and I'm not out of, like, school and everything, I still wouldn't hear the end of it. Sits and works on it. She just licks it, and it's like a lollipop. She just kind of licks it and sucks it until it just disintegrates. It's like a jawbreaker. Yeah, it's like a jawbreaker.
I don't feel like
I'm like salivating just at the look of that big old rock.
For this, I don't think it's.
Would you rather have a Monster Energy drink, hat, Juggalo son, or a Down syndrome Cookie Monster pants wearing everywhere daughter? Probably a Down syndrome Cookie Monster pants wearing everywhere daughter. Because I wouldn't be like I don't think I could be disappointed in like a Down syndrome like kid, right? I don't think I could be like disappointed in a Down syndrome kid. As long as they put in as long as they're like normal, I guess, like for normal as in like normal for a Down syndrome kid, then you know, then I'm happy. Then I'm a happy man. But if they're like a Monster Energy drink, you know, drinking Juggalo, fully functioning adult male, I would be so disappointed. I would be so disappointed. Chris, I got to do something about you one of these days, man. Holy shit. Tried out other things before she got to the rocks. She was in the market. She was in the market. She was trying things that she wanted an addiction to something weird. She ate cigarette dust. She ate cigarette dust and dog treats before she even got into the prospects of eating rocks. What the fuck is wrong with this woman? She was looking for weird shit to eat. Flaps or WFAPS means. I'm just going to say WFAPS brother, I guess. Because I don't even want to know what WPLAP's sister could possibly even be. Her son reminds me of the gay oh no guy from Family Guy. How much dono to eat a small rock? I'm not eating a small... Brother, You guys want me to harm myself? What is going on? Do you guys want me to like hurt myself?
For you, it could really hurt
Why?
you.
You've been doing this for 20 fucking years, and you didn't think to maybe ask a fucking doctor in the 20 years about this, and then 2, you didn't think to maybe look up beforehand about what this could. You just thought the rocks were coming through. You thought they were just going through. You thought they were just passing by, turning into like actual shit. You thought you were actually passing like the poop in poop form, or sorry, rocks in poop form. I don't have faith. Shitcrete. Concrete. That's concrete, baby.
Add me back and watch what I send.
If it's evil, you're getting the block, Chris. I'm sorry. But if it's evil, you're getting the block. If it's evil. I'm gonna check this out on the side really quick. If it's evil, I swear to God. Yeah, Chris, you're so done, buddy. You're so fucking done, buddy. I'm so sick of this shit, man. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of it. Change Dodo sound to rock chewing noise. Mira! Hey, Apple! Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris, for the video. Chris, thank you. No, I in fact did not like it. It was actually like evil, and I thought it was disgusting. And evil and raped. I think you're raped. I think you're actually raped. I think you're a raped individual, Chris. I think that's what you are. I think you're raped. That's what I think. Yeah. Yeah, chat, honestly, like I said, I'll be back later tonight. I'm going to send you guys over to like someone who's like streaming or whatever. Chris, you're gonna get banned. Chris, you're gonna get banned. I'm not even lying at this point. You're gonna get banned, all right? No more. You're gonna get a warning. But if anything again, you're gonna get banned. You are going to get banned. Stream in 183 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I got you, Zach. Chris, I fuck with that image. Okay, there's nobody else live, so I'm gonna send you guys over to Dickers. I gotta fucking piss. I have to piss so fucking bad. Oh my god, I gotta pee. Oh my god, I have to pee.